Hello and welcome. Today is going to be a little bit different as to the fact that I don't usually like making these types of videos, but today is going to be a few little complaints I have about Christmas. I do have a lot more, but I figure I might as well just keep it to the minimum before people get bored, and I want to keep this video as short as possible so then I can get it out and sorted within the time. Also, this video will be way too long if I expressed every opinion I have on Christmas and the reasons I don't like it, so let's just stick to the main bits. First off, the people who shorten it to Xmas. That, to be honest with you, doesn't even make sense. Except if the person who thought of it was actually playing crisscross at the time, which still actually doesn't make sense. 2. The decorations. Now, I understand decorating the tree. That's fair enough. Understandable. It's the people who decorate the houses so much that it just becomes dangerous to drive past them. Now, to be honest with you, when I was younger, I really wanted our house to look like that. So we went out, bought a load of outside decorations, then I realised that I would actually have to help put them up, which put me right off. Ever since then, the outside decorations have been on the inside, and this year I haven't done anything at all, which is brilliant, because I really don't like the whole Christmas thing. Number 3, Christmas sales. Now, these do get to me a lot, mainly because they start before Halloween. Now, my birthday's on Halloween. I don't really care about Halloween as a holiday, mainly because I'm English, and nobody in England really cares about Halloween as much as Americans do. Now, I think Americans go out of the way to do Halloween amazingly, but in England, it's to the point where it's a little bit pathetic. We don't try hard enough to make it amazing, and yet we think we should put a little bit of effort into it, so it just turns out being really, really crap. Yes, my birthday's on it, so that should make it better. No. When I was little, always loved the idea of going trick-or-treating, but no, because it was my birthday, I had to spend time with family, which on Christmas, people think is a good idea. On your birthday, Halloween, not so good. Now, I'm quite glad that after 3 o'clock on Christmas, I am home alone until dinner time Boxing Day, which to me is fantastic. I've been asking around, and the people who are alone on Christmas seem to have a problem with it. I myself am very happy about that. Gives me more time to do what I want, and I don't have to feign interest in anything people are saying, because it's all basically a big lie and trying to convince everybody that you're oh so happy at this time of year, when it's probably one of the most depressing times of year. Honestly, it is. 4. Santa. Now, this I don't have a problem with because, you know, he is real, as, you know, he is, and stuff. Still, the thing I have is the fact that all of the carols about him, all the stories, he's a bit of a stalker, really, isn't he? I'm not going to say any worse words to describe him, but he is. Come on, that's just weird. I'm not going to go into the details and tell you every single reason why I think he is, but you know in your hearts he is. Think about it. 5. Christmas carols. These I don't mind if people decide to sing them in their house on Christmas, but don't come to our doors and bugging us with your really shit singing. That's what I've never understood. Especially the kids who think they should get something out of it. Now, trick-or-treating, basically, it's in the name. Trick or treat. You give them a treat, they bugger off. Christmas caroling, no, they expect money. Yes, few pence, whatever. It's still scrounging for doing nothing, which I kind of understand doing, but that doesn't mean it's right. I'm running out of fingers. 6. Christmas cards. These I'm not too bothered about as long as I don't get any or have to send any off myself. I have done again this year, but only a few. I remember being at school and being forced to write by parents and grandparents, everyone in my form or class or whatever you want to call it, a Christmas card. Now, a lot of them I didn't even like. So why write a Christmas card to people who I don't care about? That I don't get. God, the shadows in this room are horrible. Hold on, that's not exactly better, but we'll stick with it. I just hate the fact that you waste so much time and effort and money buying cards that are just going to be thrown away within the next, 4 days. Number 7, the special edition stamps. For stamp collectors, you can ignore this bit, because to be honest with you, if I'm collecting something, I want every single bit of it. So obviously these ones I would buy. I don't like the fact that they are everywhere. For people who don't celebrate Christmas, it must piss them off to no end as to the fact that every letter that they get off whatever, for whatever reason, usually has a Christmas stamp on it. Even if it's from a business, I've had that before. It's ridiculous. I'm almost finished, so don't worry. Number 8, I think we're at now. I haven't got a clue anymore. Gifts. Now, the gifts I don't have a problem with when it's with family and friends, but people who you barely know getting your gifts, it's just, to me, that seems a bit pointless. And people who get your gifts without knowing what you like. So you end up getting something that's small, it's fun for the day, and you never use again. Just give them the money that you spent on that gift. So much easier. Number 9. Christmas music. I don't mind the old-fashioned ones. I mean, I still hate listening to them, but I don't mind them being played. It's people who come out with a song around Christmas that's not even related to Christmas, just to say it's a Christmas song. Now, I'm not on about Neramon here. for those who know him. He's done a good cause. All that money went to charity. Fair enough. I'm on about the pop people who just can't sing anyway. The people who just release stuff to get money, not to do anything else, just to become that little bit more rich. They're the people I have the problem with. And finally, number 10. Pretty much the whole story of Christmas. Now, it's pretty much been proven that if Jesus was real, I'm not saying he is or he isn't, I don't believe personally, but that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but if he was, it's kind of proven that he wasn't even born in December. Never mind, on the 25th exactly. And for those who know it, and you know, for the people who have never looked it up in their lives and just seen the Da Vinci Code, the 25th of December was brought over from a different religion as the birth of the Son of God, so it wouldn't be as difficult to sort of adapt into. Now, I'm just saying that because, first of all, it's basically true. And secondly, most people will not have known this, or maybe have heard it but not looked it up and just seen the film. I really hate people who take facts from film and just take it as fact itself. They don't do any research or anything. I did. I knew this beforehand. But every time I bring it up, people just say, oh no, you got that off a film. Well, I didn't. To be honest with you, many people do. I did not. But I just want to say, it doesn't help anybody from the fact that it was publicised from that film, and that is why so many people, religious people especially, dislike that film, because it just questions everything, which, you know, I find entertaining, but a lot of people don't. I'm gonna stop talking, because this is getting too whatever for my liking. If I carry on, I'm going to offend a lot of people, and I don't really want to do that in this video at the moment. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, like, favourite, share this video, however you do, and leave a comment telling me what you want to hear in future videos. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.